I was sad when I saw it. From all the insults, plenty insults. Then what? If you don't like him, just fine. Yeah, I don't like you. Okay, baby. If you don't like me, trouble no day. But for you to insult some way, well, let's speak with Prince David Osei. Sniper D!
And the dust here.
How you doing, my brother?
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Vice Grace, I'm good. Good morning to your beautiful listeners.
Prince, I want to tell you today on air here, I don't like you. You boy?
I know, but that be for your pocket inside. It's your opinion.
Thank you.
What do I say?
Okay. Yesterday you posted something on social media, but I can't find it any longer. I think it was the attacks coming at you. Why have you deleted it?
I archived it because I had already made my statement.
Oh, so it's archived?
Yes.
Okay. But was it true that they were coming at you?
Okay, so I think if you go on my page after the election, obviously, we're all pained and so sort of depressed because we were surprised at the outcome. But all the same, I came out to congratulate the NDC and president-elect. I even posted him and I said what I had to say. And I said, the elections are over. We should all learn to live in peace. Then I started getting a lot of attacks on Twitter. So I even left the phone. I wasn't by my phone. I dropped the phone. Normally when they start bullying and doing those stuff, I just leave the phone to my cousins or some of my friends. So I woke up and I saw this, this news that Prince David Osei insults the president-elect. Then I said, I was even sleeping. So I went on my Twitter feed to check where that was coming from. I noticed there was nothing like that. But I saw people tagging me from my page, like something written by me on my page. Then I said, no, I didn't write this. So I started asking my cousins and friends Then they said, people were annoying them, so they were replying them. Then I said, did anybody type any of this thing? Then they said no. But I could see people sharing it on Facebook from Prince David Osei's Twitter feed. Then I said, it's quite unfortunate. So I came out, because it was coming from my page, I came out to apologize. And I said I was sorry because people were calling my phone consistently. And when I pick, I'm like, what's going on? So
wait, please. Let's take it one by one. Did you say you posted something did you tweet anything?
No, that's what I'm saying. What I tweeted was congratulatory messages. Then I congratulated the president-elect, His Excellency Dr. Dramani Mahama.
Yet you said you woke up and people were saying you wrote something?
So I woke up and I saw some writings like Prince David Osei calls the president. I don't want to use So I was like, I didn't refrain.
Was that all you wrote?
Yeah, that's all. I just posted the president-elect, like congratulations, right. And that's it. And I just went my way. Even at that, over 1.8K replies, which was all full of insults.
Okay, you asked your cousins, the cousins you left your phones for, that whether they wrote something, and they said they were responding.
I didn't understand the outburst because I was wondering, what is it again? Because normally when they start bullying and stuff, I don't even reply. I don't reply to those messages. If anybody see anyone replying to them, it's not me. Because when they start doing those nonsense, I just leave them. Some people say, close your page, close the comment. I say, no, it's their opinion. Let them share it. It doesn't make me tall or short or change who I am. People want to express themselves, leave it. So if you notice on my page, even when they're insulting, I leave it. I don't, yeah. But
this means you were not responding. It was rather your cousins.
Yes, my cousins and my friends. I think they were tired of the bullying. So I think at one point they responded to a guy's insult. Because later on I saw that the guy said I was very foolish and Jimmy man, blah, blah, blah. I think then my cousin, but I've asked them, they said they didn't do it. But what I noticed was, I think when they responded to whoever it was, they deleted it.
But it looks like people had already had screenshots.
So it's like they want to use that propaganda. I wasn't even by the phone. I wasn't the one because One thing I'll never do is to insult an elderly. Nah.
But
I'm
Prince,
so I'm so
for a celebrity or for someone like you with your status, don't you think it's dangerous? In fact, it's risky to leave your phone to a cousin who may not have your experience or may not even know how to appreciate your fans and stuff from people.
oh and it does sometimes it's overwhelming. As a celebrity, sometimes the burden is just too much on you. So we leave our phones. There are a lot of celebrities that don't reply to their messages. People reply for them. There are a lot of them. I mean, once upon a time, we're in this country when a social media handle by a very high profile person was being handled by ladies. So we can't do all the jobs, and especially if they're coming at me, I wouldn't want to see those messages. I don't want to read them. I don't want to see it. So and my Twitter is not locked. So I'm sure out of what's it called, provocation, they also felt like they should, but it was quite unfortunate. But I did come out to condemn it, and I said I was sorry. Do you understand? But prior to that, there were attacks. I'll kill you. Blah blah blah. But these boys that are saying this, and I've seen some of them, I can track them down. But it's not necessary. We've done an election. NDC has won. Praise God. We all want Ghana to move forward. The people of Ghana have spoken. They said it's His Excellency Dr. Dramani Mahama they want peace. So what is the chaos? And we've in this country where people, I don't want to mention names, from the other side have insulted Asante Hine, have insulted ex-President Kufuor, have insulted His Excellency Nanado Dankwa, use all sort of unprintable names and words to describe him, even Dr. Baumia. What did people say? Nobody said nothing. Nobody even said they should render any apology. Everybody just said, oh, cool, cool. But it's not right to do that kind of politics, insulting our elderly ones, insulting our statesmen. No, it's something that should not be accepted. And gradually, this is the kind of culture we are cultivating, where anybody can just wake up and start insulting elderly people, and people think it's okay.
Well,
It's back.
please go ahead. You were about saying something. Otherwise, since you are discussing not interested in insulting elderly people, and you've become a victim by something someone allegedly your cousin may have done, how do you correct this, or have you made any statement to apologize in any way apart from what you wrote yesterday?
Yesterday when I woke up and I saw that, I didn't know it was coming from. At first, I thought it was an AI generated stuff. Because I looked at, normally when you comment on whatever, you see it on your page. I looked at my page, I didn't see it.
Okay.
But I saw some people on the comment section saying, oh, he's deleted it. I'm not a coward. No. If I say anything, I stand by. So I said, so I was asking the boys. They said they didn't see it. I said, but this thing is from my handle. So who might have typed this thing? Said, but they were saying shit about you, but none of them could own up and say. I said, but this is unfortunate. You don't say this. You don't type this. No, it's not good. That was when I came out to render the apology. But if the apology wasn't enough, on this platform, as you've called me right now, I'm using your platform to say once again, I'm sorry. I am not one to insult an elderly, never. Because I have a father. I will not insult. No, I don't do that kind of politics. I was very boisterous. I was very vocal during the campaign because I wanted my party to win. But to insult an elderly, I will never do that. Others can do that, but I will never do that. So once again, I'm sorry because it came from my handle. I'm sorry. I would never use such derogatory words to describe. No, I will never do that. So once again, I'm sorry.
Right. Thank you very much for the apology. And now, unfortunately, the MPP lost. How did you feel when you saw the bloodbath? I mean, it was coming left, right, center. I mean, man, when I woke up and I saw it, I was like, man, what's happening? How did you feel?
Initially, I was in denial. I didn't want to believe it, because I remember I came to make a post that people should calm down. The Kumasi was going to whatever. But what I noticed was this election was lost based on a lot of factors. One, I think the government in power didn't listen to the people enough because there was an outcry of people agitating for certain things, but some way, somehow, we underplayed it and it manifested. Two, there's a vote of apathy. A lot of the MPP members are peeved. There's a whole lot of faction, segmentation. People are not happy, so this also amounted to that. And thirdly, the pastors decided to play the religious card, which I think it doesn't sit well because we all want people as Ghanaians. We need a unifier. We need somebody to unify Ghana. We don't need people to say this person is A or B. We've lived together all this while. We are one people. And when it comes to leadership, it doesn't matter if you are, what's it called, Christo, whatever, or you are this, or you are that. It's your policies, what you say you want to do. If you have bold policies like Dr. Baumia had, well explained, obviously, these were one of the reasons why I, campaigned vigorously for him, because some of the policies he brought out were spot on. But you don't say because somebody doesn't belong to a religious whatever. So no, it's rather unfortunate. And going forward, we shouldn't do that. This is how we bring chaos and pandemonium into a country when we start doing that segregation. We are all one people. It's just like Chelsea playing Man United. You support Chelsea. I support Chelsea. You support Man United. Before the match, we all say we want our team to win. We root for our team. After the final whistle, we are done. We move back to normal life. But when we start attacking people because of they support a certain political ideology, I don't understand. People support NDC. I've never had a problem with them. I've never insulted them. I've never gone to attack anybody on their page. John has been NDC since. Why? What is my own? That's what he believes in. But I don't see why people will suddenly start attacking people because they support MPP. I want to understand. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand.
Okay, John. I nearly said John. Forgive me. Okay. No, with all of these, what do you see forward? Do you feel threatened?
Oh, the threats have been coming, but one thing I know for sure is no man can kill me unless God allow it. But I also defend myself because Ghana belongs to all of us. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not intimidated. If anybody tries me, I'll defend myself. Because I have not done anything wrong to anybody. I just supported my political party. Unfortunately, we didn't win. If I support a political ideology and somebody stays in their home and they feel like it's right to attack me, when you come, I'll defend myself. It's just stupid for you to want to attack somebody because they support a particular political party. Why? No, it doesn't really make sense. But you that is supporting the other party, have I come to you? Have I attacked you? Who has the right to control other person's life on the choices they make? Seriously, this is something we really have to, address before, because one day it will go out of hand. You don't attack people because of the choices they make. You own their life. You can do what you want to do. It's okay. But when another person does something else, then you have a problem with it. I just want to understand how they reason.
Well, I'm reading some comments that are coming up on our timelines, and it looks like people are not very convinced with your answers, and with what they're saying. For example, Ajete Damien is saying that apart from even the tweets that came from your cousin, allegedly your cousin, or the person that handled your phone, you had also already made certain statements that were derogatory to the president-elect. How do you defend that?
What statement did I make it? When did I make it?
Well, unfortunately, he didn't say. But okay, one says you have said Mahama was a drunkard before the tweet, and they asked him questions and stop being partial.
It's a lie. Where did I say it at? When have I ever said? Did you hear from my mouth? Did you hear me type it? Where did I say it? Where? You see, these are some of the problems here. People would deliberately gang up and make you a target. So everybody can. When did I say it? What is my business with that? My business was to win, for Dr. Baumia to win the election. Unfortunately, he didn't win. Case closed. What is my business? Now, and it does say, listen to this. Is it rational? I, for one, before Sunday morning, I was the first person to come and tweet and say, oh, wow, we've been hit by a big blow. It's quite fascinating, the outcome of the election. And I tweeted and I congratulated NDC even before the top men in MPP came to say anything. Subsequently, I posted His Excellency Dr. Domani Mahama as a statement. I posted him and congratulated him. Why would I do that and insult him? And that's the reason. Does it make sense? The same person who congratulated him and gave honor to him, and I'll go and insult him. I'm trying to understand the ration here. Why would I do that? For what?
Now, leaving your phone to someone, any lessons learned?
Oh, it's something I've been doing for a long time. There are too many comments. Like, I don't even chat on Facebook. Like, when I post stuff on Facebook, I don't chat on Facebook. It's once in a while I come on Instagram and I look at what people say. It's my cousins and my friends who I can see this person said he needs your number, blah, blah, blah. I can't be living on social media because it's a toxic place. And me, for instance, a lot of people come at me. So normally when I post whatever I post, I leave the phone. That's the truth. I post, I leave the phone. So sometimes someone says, we are here, this person, I say, I'm going to respond. Then I'll be laughing. Yeah, because I say, these people, they're just sharing their opinion. Leave them. Because normally, some people, when they start bullying them and insulting them, they lock their comment section. Me, I don't do that. I leave it. So some people say, oh, please, we are here. And so leave it. He's expressing himself because I'm for them. They are the reason why I'm on social media. So if they want to express themselves, I will indulge them. Why will I block? Why will I lock the comment section? Because I don't read some of the comments. It's my peers and friends and people who read and so this person has said this about you. I'm going to attack the person. I say, it's not necessary. The person is just expressing his or her opinion. Let it be.
Okay, friends. I'm grateful for your time this morning. For me, I just hope that you, if possible, report if you can send some of the comments to the police and report it.
I've reported to the police. I've sent the screenshots, the names of the people with the threat messages, and the numerous phone numbers that have been calling me. I've reported to the police.
Okay, right. Because if you take the law into your hands,
that is why I reported, because obviously, and it does see, if somebody attacks me, I will defend myself. I won't let somebody hurt me in the name of I supported a party. It won't happen. Because whoever is coming to attack me, he also has an intent. And I have the right to save my life. So I wouldn't say, oh, somebody's coming to hurt me, I'll keep quiet because the law, blah, blah, blah. I'll defend myself. There's something called self-defense. Because I don't owe anybody. I've not offended anybody. I'm not a government official. Neither was I given a post in the MPP administration. I'm just a staunch supporter of the MPP, and I believe in the MPP's ideology. If that is a crime, then we shouldn't practice democracy in Ghana.
Okay, friends. Many thanks for joining us this morning. I mean,
Appreciate
please take good care of yourself, my brother.
Sure. Thank you.
Listeners, that's actor Prince David Osei. Okay, well, some comments. Keep the comments coming, and I'm going to read them on air. However, I have the right not to read or edit the comments if they are derogatory. Kekeli Madina says, all he's saying is an afterthought. Kwakubi process and the Prince is not being truthful here. Everson Evans says they would never accept their mistake. Obesenyo Bluvi says it's funny. Kekeli Madina says, okay, so your insults was to equalize. And they don't buy into it. Lloyd Jesse says, what makes him a celebrity? Fancy Comfort says, we don't forgive anymore, so be mindful of your actions and inactions. John Wick says this, and these are consequences. Adam Hashim says, Mr. Andy, all be lies. His explanations don't sound tangible. We thank God for having Ghana from them. Ghana Showbiz Online says he's lying. Isaac Nanaya Odoste says, nobody should cry. We said we need change. Ghana Showbiz Online says Andy is too soft. Am I? Anyway, that's your opinion. Thank you. Ernest Henson says all be lie. Yal Tubbs Kid says he's lying. Pretty Sadia says confident liar. Isaac Nanaya Odoste said nothing will change. GH Major says, we don't care if it was you or not, but you must face the law. Has he done anything criminal?
I think insults, to the president, whoever, who has not reacted to. Dr. Bamia has not reacted to. Mahama has not reacted to. And Prince has said he want to be a president one day. But honestly, I want to advise him that he needs to check this. The
Check
way
what?
his temperament. I mean, at times when he's, I mean, this. If you come, I will defend. People have held weapon and still been attacked.
Hey,
Don't call for those.
He will defend himself.
Don't be. I mean, those tones. Don't be calling for those things. I mean, it's. Don't be. Do the right thing. Report them. Even if you want to attack somebody or attack back, those things are your strategies. But then your head inside. If you do this, I have this. I go do you this. Be strategic. I mean, so if he truly wants to be president one day, I mean, he should mind the way. At times, he pays attention to some of the comments he receives. I mean, some of the comments they don't. Are not a fake account. Like, don't bother yourself, because that thing. So respond there. Money pani feel say the thing he or she said has really hit you. Don't mind. So I mean, he needs to tone down.
Right.
He needs to tone down.
Okay. Kwame.
Honey, I got here late because of my cousin.
What was he?
Your cousin
Don't be joking with anything. Maybe the cousin took his phone. Maybe.
Maybe I thought his shoes.
What did your cousin do?
He drove me here, but he didn't go fast.
Is it female or male?
Female. Andy Dusty! When I was on my way coming, I was watching.
Why do you sound so nasal this morning?
I sound nasal.
Yeah. When I was coming
Because of the cousin.
While I was listening to your interview with Prince David Osei,
right.
one thing that crossed my mind was, like, seriously, your cousin?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how? Prince is a very nice gentleman, and one thing I like about him is that he even bashes his own government sometimes. I remember during the Fix the Country period, he was on social media saying, no, Charlie, things aren't going well. And that is the kind of person we need in our politics. But this explanation he's given us, I wouldn't say it's a lie, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Knowing Prince so well and how he reacts to issues, possibly, maybe during that time he was so emotional, his adrenaline was very high, and he put out those messages. Maybe, knowing him as he is a no-nonsense guy.
No pushover.
Oh, no. But that excuse of giving the phone to the cousin doesn't really wash for me, especially during that period. Why do you even risk giving your phone to your cousin? Has he asked the cousin or the cousins if they posted those comments there?
Yes, he asked.
And they said they did?
No, he said they did not.
Ah!
Right? And they said they did not.
According to him, said they were replying some of the insults
Yes,
that were
and
coming.
even he even thought it was AI generated or something.
No, but that can't be.
That's
But
what
you
he
can't
said.
give us this excuse, Prince David. You need to take responsibility.
Please bring me up to speed if I'm exaggerating.
No, but it is good that he has apologized.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah, but I think he should not let some of these things happen again. With the kind of personality he has and the ambitions he has for his political career, even apart from that, he's loved by the industry. He's a great actor. He is a creative that people love. He should not let this political game sully his image in any way. Because you see, just as Adam and Martinez said, there are people in this political space, in this creative industry, who have ventured into politics and are doing it very clean. You can't have any issue with them. But there are others who have also set out to be very aggressive and abrasive, and they have seen the consequences. Where do you want to go? Say they be about so you want to do it clean. I don't even see why you should go all out and be insulting people in the name of politics. Just a few weeks to the election, he did a post about the fact that describing Mahama as a greedy person because he's been an assemblyman, he's been an MP. You see, sometimes you have the right to express yourself.
Was that Prince?
Yeah, Prince David Osei. I even did a story out of that. He described Mahama as
4 years, then
yes,
1 year.
8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was him.
Use the word greediness. You see, I think that we should be careful about how we go about what we call politics. I'm not sure politics is supposed to be antagonism. Like, it's not a do or die affair. We're just expressing our opinion. I like this, you like that. Why should it generate into chaos, into insults, into all these kind of animosity in this country? I believe that we can do better as a people. I know so many people in this industry who have political ambitions, and if you really do, the way is not about being vile against your brother, so much that even same people in the creative industry will be insulting each other because you belong to party A, I belong to party B. Why should we do that to ourselves?
Right. Rob, good morning and welcome. How are you?
I'm well, Chief. How are you?
Thought you were going to say you're right as rain. I'm very sure you caught the conversation on your way.
Yes. In my case, it wasn't my cousin, but
I said this guy, he needs his own comedy show.
Yeah, man!
it was my,
It was who?
my sister.
I know. That was your wife, you know.
Your wife.
That's your wife.
Okay. So,
You didn't finish it early, you know.
Please, allow him
Charlie,
to activate the mic.
1 2 1 2.
I think that Prince, yes, is good. He's given an opportunity to shed light on what exactly happened. But I think I caught this yesterday. You know, when we're doing your program yesterday on Twitter, the X conversations. The first thing I did when I went onto the page, I looked at the trends, and then I saw his name, and I was wondering why it was trending. You know, and I was like, So I went in there, and then I noticed that there was something about drunkard that he had mentioned in relation to the president-elect. And I read a few of the comments, and what I saw was about how is he able to insult the president, like why? You know, so basically, then I saw a series of comments being passed and all of that. So having cleared the air with respect to the information that was posted, and therefore the responses it's getting, I think that goes to explain the reason why people are angry. You understand? If you decide to wade in the water of politics, you need to understand that you are tapping into deep emotions, and these deep emotions, if people are literally dying, you know, because of the parties they support, then we need to understand that politics can be very heavy when it comes to your actions and therefore the kind of reactions that you're likely to get. So if it wasn't for the things he typed, stimulus and response, he wouldn't have gotten the responses that he came his way. Now he can say he didn't type it, but here I'm focusing on the extension of Prince David Osei on Twitter.
Yeah.
The page typed something, the page got responses. If you say they are attacking you, no, they are not attacking you. They are attacking the response. You understand? So the same way you are saying that it wasn't you and that people should understand, people can also say that if you also hadn't typed that. It's not like I'm condoning what the people are saying, but all I'm saying is that we should be very careful when we are wading in the waters of politics, because it can generate certain responses, and sometimes you have to be willing to go all the full length and just to be able to ensure that it's done properly. So his apology, yes, sweet, but I think that he should have given us a little bit of emotion, some form of remorse in terms of, so that doesn't sound too defensive in terms of what he was saying. I mean, it's a fine gentleman. We like the fact that he's supporting a particular party, and in politics, it's actually mutually is exclusive, right? Once you're supporting X, you can't support Y. So then we know that you're on the opposite side. But I like the fact that this whole scenario presents us with a case that gives us an opportunity to talk about the fact that you representing Heart of Oak does not mean that you are enemies to the people of Kotoko.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to get to that point. We need to be able to get to the point where we are playing our politics right, that we can both smile and say, oh yeah, NDC, we are NPP, you go see who go win. And after that, sportsmanship. Oh, Charlie, congratulations, you did a good job. Oh, your campaign was on point. Or, like the battle of wits, the battle of ideologies, the battle of whose campaign is actually going, or who's going to do the most work and who's going to win, that kind of stuff. I think we need to be able to get to that point. So for David, I understand where he's coming from. I like the fact that he's apologized. However, I think that for purposes of branding and what it represents, so an extension of you in this particular field, next time you shouldn't allow his cousins to be responsible for that particular platform. I think that they have to,
and his friends,
whoever it is,
Yeah,
and for
cousins
anybody,
and
because at the end of the day, Charlie, it's your brand, it's an extension of you. You can't keep going, you can't keep apologizing for things that you didn't intend to, respond to, so to say. And there's something called brand love. The fact that people love you, and that's the reason why they want to watch you even on TV. If you lose those things, it doesn't matter if you're an excellent actor. People might begin to fall out of love with even your movies, because what they say, you go like, oh, this guy, that kind of stuff. So I think that he should maintain his appeal to the people, because it's very important. And if he's going to indeed become a president one day, he needs to be able to build on that appeal until he has the majority of the folks. It doesn't matter how smart he is. People, if they don't love you, your smartness will not really count. So yes, I wish him all the best, and I would wish that next time he doesn't even allow this to happen in the first place.
It's good you've mentioned that if he wants to be president one day, in fact, he has presidential ambitions.
Twitter handle is His Excellency.
His Excellency, yes.
Charlie. He's speaking it into being.
Yeah, he's mentioned that a number of times.
Okay. Do you think it will affect him one day? Let me start with you, Kwame.
Oh, I think it's a very long journey, and we make mistakes.
They say
What is important
Ghanaians,
is for you.
Ghanaians have short memory of certain things.
Exactly. But
If a musician who had been giving us hits until he became Artist of the Year, people brought in that he was a bigger clapback on social media. We didn't know, even me, until they pulled it out. There is a likelihood.
Are you talking about Lord Kiddy?
Oh, man,
no,
shut up.
no, that's Kiddy, right?
Lord Kiddy.
okay.
Continue.
No, I believe it's a very long journey. Becoming president is not an event; it's a journey, and everything that you do from now will contribute to how you'd assume that position. And I believe that we make mistakes in life, and once you right the wrong, I'm very sure that the number of rights that you do as you embark on that journey will determine how people will accept you. So yes, you will do a few wrongs here and there, but try to do more right, and that will put you in the very good light in the eyes of the people.
Yes, Adam.
Whatever you are doing as an individual, whether you want to be president or whatever you want to be,
Or you want to be a certain man.
your lifestyle, it's like you've opened a bank account and you are making some savings. So reputation is built over time, and it's all part of the reason somebody will love you. Many people intend to vote or love people for many reasons, and you need to be cautious of what you want people to love you for, because people think branding is the things you wear,
And suit
even
and
though
tie.
it's part of the element, but your brand is the space you occupy in the minds of people. So if Anidosi is not here, the kind of space he occupies in my head is your brand. You understand? So let's be cautious the kind of spaces we occupy in the minds of people, because that can trigger them to do or not to do something for us.
Right, Martinez?
And there's a learning process for him. And I believe that what he's going through, he's getting the understanding of the whole thing. I don't think it will affect him that much if he's able to learn it very well and handle himself, along the line. When you listen to him, you can tell that he really understands what he's doing. He didn't just decide to go into it. And he's a fine gentleman. If one day he becomes a flag bearer of a party. I mean, it will be beautiful. We want to see someone for the arts sector even becoming a president. I mean, for me, I even see John Dumelo also becoming a president one day. The way he's conducting himself.
In the spiritual realm. You see it in the spiritual realm.
You should also check. You should also check.
but you go see him.
The way he carry himself. Yes.
You should also check his
Samini.
temperament at times. I mean, at times.
John Dumelo.
Yeah, at times.
But he's human.
At times.
What is at time?
Don't you have temperament?
But where
Don't
you are,
are you not emotional?
The other
the
time,
platform.
someone posted you dancing badly here when I was playing my remix to Safu Newman's song. And some people were giving it to you on social media. Did you see your response?
I'm always careful.
Yeah. What you call careful is exactly what Prince David Osei calls careful.
I'll go delete and block you. I'll not reply.
But that's some temperament.
Yeah, that one.
That's some temperament.
You don't go see him. I delete. I block you.
I just grab kind of same thing.
Very already broke.
So with what he's experienced so far, he's learned his lesson and he will be fine. Ukraine even produced a president who was a comedian.
Yeah, Zelensky.
Yes, a comedian. So, like I said earlier, I want to see someone from the art sector.
So Lexi should get ready, eh?
Of course. I mean,
Lexi!
you have to prepare yourself very well. If you are going to politics full time, you need to understand the terrain and check how you also handle some of these things because it shows how matured you are. But like I said, it's a learning process. I mean, we should allow them to do the mistakes and learn from it because they are not full politicians like that. Maybe they had their ambitions maybe some years ago, but they are now venturing into it. And I don't know the kind of orientation they also get from the politicians themselves as they work with them. Because some of them might not be like that. But maybe based on the orientation they get from them or the conversation they have, they get to understand that, hey, politics here, so it gets to them and sometimes they want to react that way. But if you are a celebrity, I mean, if you are a creative, you should understand that you have fans coming from, NDC and LPP and even GOOM and all of that. You have people over there. So when you are saying something, you need to factor all this into consideration. Some of your fan base or the people who loves you so much are NDC sympathizers. And so when you come out and you hit hard at the party, somehow you offend them.
Right.
And they might not also take it lightly because they think you're also doing politics.
Kajin Tete on Facebook, Kwame Dazi.
Hey, my guy.
A message for you. Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know him through social media.
Listen to the name Enoch Ajintete.
Yeah. Through social media.
Sorry.
I've not met him before.
No, he says, Kwame Dazi, we need you in NDC. You are a true and professional journalist who does perfect analysis. Anas Mohammed Beto says, very well, bro. Can I do that?
So that guy, he be NDC guy.
Bro, I don't know.
The guy be NDC guy.
But Kwame does a CPP. He believes in Chroma.
Oh, my son. I didn't take
He said you know.
A social media friend. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, Rob. I just wanted to chip in with this message because the way it came, I had to read it.
It came like in bags of Ghana Must Go.
Suka Felix. Hey, Charlie, which name is this? Suka says. It's a very serious name.
Czech Republic.
To call yourself. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
I guess.
How is it spelled?
Hey, Croatia.
How is it spelled?
Please.
Is it Saka or Suka?
Please. We're on the air. Oh.
No, I want to know how it's spelled.
No, Saka is SUCK as in suck.
But this one is what?
ER Saka.
But this one is what?
Saka.
This one is SUKAH. So it's a name. Anyway.
Okay.
Just that the pronunciation I can't mention on air. Okay, fine.
Okay.
That says, good morning, big Andy. Please, I'm not sure this guy is really sorry for all he has done. He intentionally insulted JDM and saying it is his cousins. How can an educated rich guy like him behave like this?
Charlie.
She said, I didn't.
Bank accounting and microphone.
Please, Robert, please.
Yeah. So you're asking if it's gonna harm him in the future, right? I think that what he has now is some amount of talkability. There are people who say the wrong things and nobody cares. Like, it doesn't really matter. But he said stuff, and there's a whole program dedicated to having a conversation about him. That shows how important he is. And we know that with every dark cloud comes a silver lining. So he can turn it around if he's able to play the game well. I mean, politics, whatever game it is that you want to play, you need to be able to understand it, to understand how to even play it so you don't play it wrongly, or otherwise the game might play you. So yes, if he can turn it around and if he can align with the values of the general expectation of Ghanaians, it's going to help, because naturally Ghanaians, I think that for the most part, we don't love politics with insults. Yeah, anybody who's into that. So I like what you are saying, but you wouldn't add the insults.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard that over and over again. I've read that over and over again. And so that's like the general value system of Ghanaians. If we are able to align
Do you
with
think? No, but wait, come to think of it, I may disagree with you.
that. When?
Have we know Kevin Taylor and Trini Jonas? Haven't you checked their following on, and even the comments?
People
Is
like
that not what people
but,
even
but,
like
but
what
there
they
are a
say?
number of people
but
that also
there are
disagree
the
with them,
issues.
Yes,
Mustafa.
we will certainly
A number of
disagree,
them.
but the gazillions are following them.
No, so they follow
You find a
because they want
lot
to
of
hear
numbers.
you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that if these guys are standing for a position, you go vote for them.
Those
Do
people
you
can
understand
vote
what I'm
for them.
saying? So I
those
can
people
love
cannot
you.
They are social media
what you are doing
commentators.
Thank
on
you.
social media, yes. But if
But
you
if
want
they don't
to
like
go-
it, they will never watch you. If they don't like it, why
So
would they
meaning
spend
that
their-
Andy, but you know
Andy,
their
people,
precious times
you know
and-
people
and-
who watch these guys because they are excited by their tomfoolery,
That is also one.
but not
Really?
not because
Yeah,
not
that
because it
exists.
holds substance.
Yeah, and
Do you understand?
me per se, if I watch them, is what Kwame say.
You know people who watch Agrada just to laugh,
Yes.
it doesn't necessarily
yes!
translate
Like
into.
Nuhu
not
Emeka,
because
just-
they
just
believe that her calling is genuine, but they want to laugh.
And some also believe that they are speaking their minds.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
it.
they are
So-
following
so-
them.
So just to land, I think that 22 immutable laws of marketing, and I'm bringing this in. It says that one of the laws clearly says that perception is reality. So you need to be always careful and mindful about how you're perceived. You know, so if how people perceive you is different from who you really are, you always have to work towards ensuring that the perception matches who you really are, because perception is what people are going to use as a basis for engaging with you, regardless of what you think or how you feel. And so he doesn't want to be able to build a negative perception around him. It should be positive, so that the positivity will be able to project him when the time is needed. And I mean, in that particular line, I think we are all engaged in daily opportunity to sell ourselves through whatever interactions we have with people, wherever, anywhere. So we need to be mindful, and for somebody who has a clear objective, he should rather focus on using each opportunity to sell himself positively, make it count, make deposits towards the kind of future that he's hoping to be able to attain, and rather than allowing the little negativities to detract from it. I think that if he masters the game, he should be able to play well, really.
I've been trying to get in touch with A+. Unfortunately,
He's busy.
he's been very busy, yes.
When you're busy,
Andy,
When you're busy.
are you not planning to go to Parliament as well?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Fatal power.
Na nya fata ne be
Let's
fata.
say fatal, so you can represent the people very well.
no, but it's not everybody that's supposed to be
Yes.
in
You-
political office.
Yes, very true.
Before-
Some have to be.
if you
watchdogs,
want
I
to,
understand,
if you want to, for instance, in my area, I'm forced to help construct the road.
Yes,
It's a Jubilee
but-
Washa sales.
No, maybe he's supposed to be
Myself.
an assemblyman.
maybe. Yes.
Or
No, we
You
serve in
understand?
different ways. Oh.
The minister
Or
of
DC.
the minister of roads is my very good friend. In fact, my classmate.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you understand? I had called the minister to ask him about, Andy, don't worry, we'll come and da 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 da. I'm forced to do it myself.
so you did it yourself.
I'm still on it.
Oh,
I
wow.
have to.
So,
But-
so
but
wait,
the
so
question
are
is,
you doing
must
it
I-
or it's done?
Oh no, I'm. I
That's
have
the
to
one
do-
they
I
wanted
would-
to
I would
name
do.
you.
So
after.
at that point,
That one that
Oh, that's different.
the one they wanted to name.
Yeah,
no, that one
that's
I
different.
because
did
that's
it.
a Kwame
I did
Plus,
it
he did some
earlier.
road before his people.
Yes, yeah.
So if Andy is doing this, maybe Andy, tell us the truth.
That what?
Are you following Kwame A Plus's footsteps?
Oh no.
Because right now you dey do law.
No.
Not be law.
Oh, but what has law got to do with politics?
That's what you say it.
Andy.
Oh no.
Andy.
Oh.
And
But wait, must I only do law if I want to?
Maybe
No,
you were inspired by Kwame A
No.
Plus.
No.
You are Andy.
But as
Andy B
he's
plus,
doing
but
roads,
B minus.
maybe he wants to be a roads minister.
No.
Teaching you, giving you the ropes.
No. Charlie,
To
but
be
it's
the roads.
it's expensive. You know, for
To be a minister.
No. To construct
roads.
to do it all by yourself. So it's
A plus,
crazy.
big
And
ups.
and all of these trucks that.
Nana Ochoa Kwandi first.
One lie.
No, try quiet.
Dusty
Let's
Road.
see if
So
someone
what's the
is
name of the
winning.
road?
Which
Dusty Roads.
No. You know they said they were, but that was not even a road. It was a bridge that links the.
You are constructing bridges.
Oh,
It's me come and maybe.
but what
That's
at all did
great.
I do? I only donated 2 bags of
And do you
cement.
want to wash us?
And I want to hear publicity.
So is that
2 bags of cement. Where the 2 bags of
So why
cement.
you on air talking about it?
No, because I had to talk about it. No one was
That's
doing
a
it.
contribution.
2 bags.
Great
It's true.
contribution.
No one must come and blow my own horn.
David,
That
Peace out, peace
Man
out,
can't hear
lie.
cry.
The people should
Man
push
can't-
you.
You are not.
The people should
You
push
are
you
nowhere
into
close to
politics.
Kwame A Plus.
Peace
We are
out. Peace
Andy
out.
F minus.
Go
The people should push you into politics.
No, I don't
So
want
you enter parliament.
Let me
He will
say,
contribute to society in various
That's
forms.
not-
because-
He doesn't need to be in political office to do that.
I was with my mother and someone
Yeah.
mentioned.
There are so many
Someone
ways of serving.
mentioned. We are going to a funeral and someone mentioned that Brandy cry say no, so we are not. Then he mentioned the politician's name. Also, we are do best and mom said, as a mama and I don't share. Was so wonderful. Said Debbie.
Yeah, but we are not going
You
to
remember
project
what
anybody's
Honorable
view.
Mark said? That Baba Sadiq's father brought his
Yeah.
to that. So we also bring your attention to it.
No, medium.
Obi timi crowd and a baba chow like that. Ejumana and the cement me no near there.
Cement me.
Koso.
Then why? Cement me.
Ejumi say we bet
Yeah.
you
We went to the Baba Chero.
Ebi hookino.
I say on here, so on Shabo Franana.
Enye hook up na make up.
So on Shabo Franana.
I have a new name for it.
And the Onima.
Hold on, Nanny Dusty. To be a nanny. Hey, boy.
That's this question. So on your day,
As a nanny.
We. Settings man.
I tell for your phone. Thank you very much for listening
What's
to the
settings in your
program. And yeah, crack. I tell for your phone. Heritage Christian University College is calling. They say, come and study. Come. If you want to be a nurse, if you want to be
you see.
not a nanny.